Hello, I'm Jeff Bloodrain and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. So, it's been over 4 months since this game last debuted. It aired during second Valentine's Day stories, during the sideshow Second Valentine's Nightmares, which was an inspiration idea given to me by my friend Pixelated Fireball. And also is in the same format as what I did for 12 Christmas Nightmares back in December. So this game was supposed to be part of week 3 last month, but I got sidetracked with a bunch of other games, work and stuff, and there's a lot of games like Blueprints and stuff like that I wanted to play during the early stages of Infinity Bucket's Infinity Summer Jam. But I decided to play them within the next 2 months because I extended the Summer Jam to September 22nd because astronomically, that's according to what I looked up, astronomically that's when summer is supposed to end. Even though June and July is associated with summer, August, September is associated with fall, a lot of times August and September can be as hot as heck. So, and a lot of times it is basically a lot of times August and September is technically associated with summer, even though they're fall months. So, and I figured 2 months wasn't enough to accomplish everything. So, this is the June and July is the actual summer edition, and then August and September will be the fall edition. And once September 22nd airs, or once September 22nd rolls around is when Infinity Bucket's Infinity Summer Jam for this year will effectively end, and it will be rolling right back into 10th Frightmare. Hey, anyways, it's hard to believe that these holiday specials are going to be coming back soon. Anyways, well, I hope so. It's been this long already, right? I can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up. Put my mic down a little bit so I can see better. I'm so happy, says Sayori. Sayori has a whimsical expression in her eyes. We remain silent for a moment. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside that when I see her deep in thought like this, it makes me not want to disturb her. I guess we shall go back. We should go back. I don't want to worry Monica, you know. Good luck with that. She's gonna see your forehead either way. Yeah, you should have. Not if I hide into my bangs. Yeah, like that's gonna help. Sayori hops to her feet. And out. Quick transition. She clutches her forehead again. Don't stand up so fast, after hurting yourself. Well, I guess it's too late now. Anyway, let's go. I like games like this because you just read and there's not really much editing that goes into them unless it's like dead space for some reason, but I follow Sayori out of the classroom. Sayori plays with her bangs to try to hide the bump, but without much success. Yeah, Monica's not going to notice anything off. In a moment, we make it back to the classroom, to the clubhouse, the club room. You're back. Good timing. I was just about ready to start with sharing our poems. I almost said staring. Sayori, your forehead. I told you. She's fine. Don't worry about. I was playing with the crayons and smacked my forehead into the shelf. She's like, yeah, like Monica's gonna believe that excuse. Well, anyway, were you able to find everything we needed? I have it right. Sayori frantically glances around herself. I forgot all the stuff. I'm not going back. Calm down, Sayori. I have it all right here. I found the poster paper too. Sounds like you ended up doing all the work, Jeff. Well, Sayori, I failed to come up with an excuse for Sayori. I made it an adventure. Well, that... Yeah, that. Uh-huh. Okay, okay. In any case, good work. I'll start working on the posters now, tonight. Me too. Okay, everyone. Are you ready to share your poems? Not really. Guess I should grab mine. After making sure the crayon box is closed tightly, I return to my seat. Alright. Who should I share my poem? Who should I show my poem to first? I don't remember who I picked the last time. Let's go with Monica. Hi again, Jeff. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. Haha, I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for the day? For today? Sure. Here you go. I gave my poem to Monica. Alright. It's pretty good. It's not what I was expecting. Well, I mean, I kind of expected from her, but I think that Suki might have something to say different. It makes me think of Sayuri. Like the other one that you wrote. What? You two are like the dynamic duo. Yeah, she just is in love with me. Uh-huh. That's kind of exaggerating it. Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her, even in this club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. I'm not shy, it's just... I'm just teasing. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with someone. But Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people. So don't be afraid to give them their share of time. And you can talk to me every now and then too. I'm not like unapproachable or anything, am I? No, it's nothing like that. I'm just still getting used to being here, that's all. Yeah. I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean it like that. No, don't worry. I get what you're saying. Well, alright. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. Jeez, how much did you write, bro? The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking, searching, piercing. What? Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. What? It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. Did you have to have that big long space at the end of that, though? I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just a kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Yeah, I can tell. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of feeling. Or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, Here's Monica's writing tip. Here's Monica's writing tip for today. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. She's talking to us, I think. You never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? This, ha 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 ha. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Alright, who should I show my poem to next? Alright, so you're up. Jeff? I really love your poems. I can't believe you have been hiding these from me. I'll believe it. I'm not hiding anything. But your poems are so good. Yesterday's and this one, too. You can't tell me you haven't done this before. I mean, maybe in secret. You're really the only one who feels that way, so... no way. Not even Natsuki. Well, I guess Natsuki is the least likely to admit how much she likes something. But I don't think it's that one. But I don't think it's that. What do you mean? Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you. Whoa. Okay. Stop thinking weird things, idiot. I just mean that you're a really expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? But you somehow make everything in your life an adventure. Even the little things. Like cooking. Let's not talk about that. So, yeah. I guess what I'm saying is that I can feel more feelings through you than I can through myself. We have that kind of weird connection. It's your fault for getting in my business all the time. I don't know if I understand. You never understand when I try to explain things to you, do you, Sayuri? I pat Sayuri's head. Hey. I'm not a kid, you know. Are you sure about that? Maybe. Sayuri starts fiddling with her pencil between her hands. Hey, Jeff. Will you give me your poem? No. I kind of want to keep it. Why? Why? Because, well, it's the first time you've written something for me. I didn't say it was for you. Sayuri, you completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. Sigh. Are you even listening to me anymore? Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when we go home. Really? Snap. I broke my pencil. Sayuri hastily bends down to pick up the piece she dropped. But being inattentive of her surroundings, she bumps right into me. Sorry. It's fine. I'll get it for you. I bend down and pick up the broken pencil. Sayuri clutches the desk beside her to support herself. Knees shaking. I'm a little clumsy today. A little. Let's sit down, Sayuri. Yeah. I grab Sayuri's arm and pull her seat and help her sit at the desk. Anyway, I still haven't read your poem. Oh. Sorry, I forgot about that. But it's not as good as yours. Jeez, don't worry. I'm sure I'll like it. Holy heck. Dango. You read a novel? Okay. Bottles. A pop of my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. Pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bottles, all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes a friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done. I open up and in come my friends. And in they come in such a hurry. Don't they want my bottles that much? Do they not? Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend. Each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading something. But all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. That was not bad. Holy crap! Shuri, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever? Yeah, but, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah. Writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Ha ha ha. Don't get ahead of yourself. Shuri's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. Sounds like me when I write my stories. I do that sometimes. I'll write and then I won't finish. It's been an ongoing thing since like my school. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Alright, so we got Natsuki and Yuri. Okay, we'll probably read through these two, and then we'll probably close out the episode. Let's see what you've written for today. Well done, Jeff. Your skills are already improving. Really? Thanks, Yuri. Coming from you, that means a lot. Don't let Sayuri hear you say that. It's nothing. I'm just happy to help inspire fellow writers. I know you're new to this, so don't worry so much if it seems like you can't get your poem to feel perfect. You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings. And write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. It's a very it's a very intimate exercise. I see. That's certainly interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have, an example of that, if you'd like to read it, of course. Is this the poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem. Hey, she wrote the raccoon. Can I can't use the, okay. It happened in the dead of night, while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as a wandering human. As a unordinary human, I think it says. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread. My subconscious, well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects the much more light of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandished my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic something conditioning. I slice the bread and I feed myself again. That's it. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday, see, I can tell. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sort of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing, and people would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, Jeff? Well, yeah, I guess I do. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and our individualities, even if it's difficult sometimes. And some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. Alright, but I think this is where we're going to conclude this episode of Doki Doki Literature Club. I know I said we'll read through Yuri and Natsuki, but I feel like we've gone on long enough with this episode. So, we will read Natsuki's poem in the next episode. Anyways, I'm Jeff Blutterian. I hope you guys had fun, and I'll see you next time.